My Hero Academia, 10 anime characters close to All Might's power level. All Might is the incredible symbol of peace, but a handful of anime characters are actually pretty close to his power level. The story of My Hero Academia takes place in a world where superpowered quirks are absolutely everywhere, and if everyday criminals have powers of their own, then only mighty pro-heroes like the invincible All Might and the Flaming Endeavor can truly keep the streets safe. For decades, All Might stood as the symbol of peace, a bulwark against crime and villainy. All Might is a melee hero who used the incredible power of One for All to blast away villains with his punches. And he also has extreme speed, endurance, and combat experience to back it all up. Still, there are a handful of anime characters out there who are roughly on All Might's level. Some are a bit weaker than him, while others are even a bit stronger. 10. All for One is All Might's worst enemy. My Hero Academia. In his own universe, All Might must contend with his evil counterpart and his true equal, the great All for One. This ancient villain is a one-man army, having stolen hundreds of strong quirks from other people over the decades to enhance his own strength. He is also a master schemer and plotter. All for One can rival All Might in any physical contest, and his fighting style is more diverse than All Might's, thanks to all those quirks. However, All for One lacks the ability to go plus ultra. And he suffered a serious defeat at All Might's hands. Now he places his hopes in his heir, Tamura Shigaraki. 9. Bang/Silver Fang is a mighty elder warrior One-Punch Man. The number 3 superhero, Bang/Silver Fang, has only gotten better with age, and he's ready to show young heroes and villains alike how it's done. This elderly hero is in top physical shape, and his speed, strength, endurance, and technique are the envy of most Hero Association members. Bang can't pull off a United States of Smash. But he can still keep pace with All Might in most other regards, and he and All Might could have been friendly rivals if they shared the same anime universe. Bang might even have been worthy of One for All. For that matter. 8. Escanor is the proud sun warrior, the 7 deadly sins. By night, Escanor is a meek and skinny fellow, but when the sun rises, he becomes more like the Incredible Hulk with a giant axe. Which makes him a sort of reverse werewolf. Escanor is also the lion sin of pride, a mighty melee warrior who can easily back up his arrogance in battle. Escanor is the world's strongest man. And his strength grows as the sun rises higher in the sky. At noon sharp, he becomes borderline invincible, and with his axe, Rita, he can blow away absolutely anyone who dares defy his greatness. Even All Might would be wary of a noontime Escanor. 7. Captain Whitebeard has no equal. One Piece. During his career as a pirate commander, the famed Captain Whitebeard was known as the world's strongest man, and it's easy to see why. During the Marineford battle, Whitebeard could take on entire marine fleets alone and win, something precious few other One Piece characters could do. Whitebeard had titanic physical strength, endurance, and stamina, and he also had a large bladed staff to extend his reach somewhat. Most of all, he had the power of the Tremor fruit, which allows him to set off devastating earthquakes and other vibrations to shatter his enemies. He could pulverize cliffsides and icebergs with ease. 6. Gildarts Clive can crush anyone. Fairy Tail. Gildarts Clive just might be Fairy Tail's strongest member, and he is also the loving father of Kana Alberona, whose magic differs greatly from his. Gildarts is usually on a solo mission, facing foes too powerful for any other Fairy Tail wizard to handle, such as the deadly dragon Acnologia. Gildarts has incredible physical gifts. And when he uses his trademark crush magic, he becomes borderline invincible in combat. Any wizard, demon, object, or spell will be swiftly and mercilessly crushed with Gildart's attacks. And All Might would be impressed. 5. Nosferatu Zod is a mighty beast berserk. Nosferatu Zod is a powerful winged warrior who sometimes speaks cryptically of near-future events, such as the eclipse in which Griffith betrayed the entire band of the Hawk to join the God Hand. Zod would later become Griffith's #1 ally and even allow Griffith to ride on his back while he flies around. In battle, Zod is tough to beat, owing to his supernatural strength and endurance. Not to mention his ability to fly. Guts and the Skull Knight have clashed with him a few times, but he won't go down easily. He could definitely withstand more than a few of All Might's punches. 2. 4. Might Guy is a taijutsu master Naruto. Might Guy is the Leaf Village's #1 taijutsu expert, though he is still capable of conventional ninjutsu if the situation calls for it. Which is rare. Might Guy is also Rock Lee's role model and mentor, and he taught Lee some effective but risky moves involving opening the 8 inner gates. Might Guy's ferocious power grows greatly when he opens the gates himself. And he can open at least 7 of them without hesitation, and use moves such as the Daytime Tiger. He is definitely in the same league as All Might himself. 3. Ulquiorra Schiffer has astonishing speed, endurance, explosive attacks bleach. It's easiest to compare All Might to other melee powerhouses like Escanor and Might Guy, but he can still be roughly compared to anime fighters with slightly different fighting styles. One of them is the cold and aloof Ulquiorra Schiffer, who utterly lacks All Might's charisma and symbolism. But that doesn't make him weak. Ulquiorra may be slender and not very tall. But he is far tougher than he looks, and he has armor-like skin, as most Arrancars do. He can move faster than the eye can see and fire destructive Ciro blasts from his fingertips. In his 2 release stages, all this is dialed to 11, in addition to gaining rapid regeneration, bat wings, and even a tail. He can't go plus ultra, though. 2. Veldora is a reborn storm dragon. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. In a previous era, Veldora was a mighty storm dragon, one of only a few true dragons in the world. Later, he allowed Rimuru to eat him with Predator, and he was reborn in a humanoid body. He quickly became one of Rimuru's strongest allies, and he also developed a taste for shonen manga. Especially Dragon Ball Z, Veldora is a true powerhouse in melee combat, able to stand on equal ground with the seemingly unbeatable demon Lord Meline Nava. He can also fire ranged energy attacks that he named after the Kamehameha. 1. Akaza is a tireless fighter demon slayer. Akaza can't deliver a single knockout punch like United States of Smash, but he is still roughly in the same league as All Might. All things considered. Akaza is the Upper Moon 3, making him one of the strongest demons to appear in Demon Slayer so far. He killed the mighty Kaijuro Rengoku single-handedly. In battle, Akaza can use the destructive death fighting style to throw rapid and devastating punches to pummel any foe into submission. What is more, Akaza absolutely cannot get tired in battle. And he can regenerate his flesh with astonishing speed. A lost arm will fully regrow in seconds, a feat not even All Might can match. All this allows Akaza to outlast any opponent and grind them down.